I never had that exact leader, and so I found myself at times saying things that was more let it on Steve versus actually wanting to be in the room solving it. But it's really helped me as a leader because it's like, hey, whatever we need to do, there's just too much going on and too complex things happening to waste any time on bottlenecking. And so Kent really does that. I say that, and then I go, really Chris does that too. And so I would say Chris does that more on a day-to-day basis, and Kent does that more on a 30,000 foot level.
Yeah. Okay. Can you think of a time where someone disagreed with either Kent or someone else on the leadership team, and kind of what happens in that moment? Does that feel risky? Is that normal?
I wouldn't say it feels risky. We've had plenty of disagreements, and yes, they definitely happen more often between each other versus against Kent or anything like that. I'm sure I can think of an example of that, but it happens all the time between each other. Especially on these retreat moments. So we have, I would say, healthy conflict. Kent, what he does is he reminds us, and he just did this recently, he reminds us that, it's going to be like, you can't imagine a situation that you're going to get yourself into within a meeting that you're going to get fired from, or even really, so obviously someone could do something, that would get them fired, but for the most part, in your normal living life, you're not going to be able to do anything. So he's really given us a freedom to say, hey, let's just, go after it, and it's okay to disagree with the team. And so we've had, in my 3 years, and I'd rather look back at the last, 18 months, just because that's been such the most healthy time we've had, and the most healthy time I've ever had on a team in my life. It is so easy to say, I do not disagree with, what you just said. You think it works that way, but you don't know what's happening in this department. And I will say, it doesn't happen much with me, just because, like I said, I'm more kind of float and serve, but it can happen very easily within, finance and admissions, or admissions and, student development, because they see things differently and they have different responsibilities. So we have an ability, I feel like, to speak our mind, to even say things, even step over the line on what you say to each other, and not worry, and know that we have a rapport with each other, and concern and care for each other, that's not going to ruin your life forever, never, kind of thing.
Yeah. How does information move through the team in terms of how do you communicate, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think for sure, it's that weekly touch point, which I would probably say I average, 3 a month. I try to be there every month, but the other day, probably average 3 of those a month. So I think that's the main way. I do think the friendship of the team and just the natural relationship. Now, right now, all of us have, even the ones that all work there, they have offices scattered all over the place. When we get our new building, we'll all be together. But I do think there's just a casual friendship that allows us to be in constant contact. That's probably too strong a word, but I look at the team and all of them, every one of them, I feel like I have at least a phone call or an extended, message back and forth with them every week or two. And so I think just the fact that we like each other and like to be around each other and like to work with each other, I think obviously the weekly checkpoint and LP meeting, and then just our kind of forms out the right word, where all of our content, like these 6, new curves, are all living in the same place that we can add comment to and understand where each one of those are at in the process. So I think through those things.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how effective would you rate the leadership team?
Oh man, I would probably say 8 or 9, just because I feel like we can grow. I just have never been on, and maybe it's not fair since I've always worked on church teams, which aren't notoriously known for strong leadership, and I've worked on great ones. I've been at fast-growing churches and all that stuff, but I just have never been a part of a team with such unique gifts scattered throughout that truly are passionate and work hard to get things done at a high level. So I say 8 when I'm thinking 10, but I just know that we can get better. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah. And what do you think? I mean, you've kind of said some of this in the words you just mentioned, but what do you think makes this team effective then?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is partly, their competency, of course. They're just so confident in what they do and good. Like, I think about Bethany Thomas, who before she became a VP, I knew in passing when she took over Chris's job. I just remember, not knowing her and going, man, I would rather, like, we have someone from Benham right now. I'm always going, let's find the best of the best in the whole world of this and get the one with Florida. When Bethany started, I just was blown away to go, man, that girl, like, knows the ins and outs of not only everything that's going on here, but what it means to develop a student from a psychology place, sociology place, a spiritual place. So I really think competency makes the team special. Give me the question again.
What makes it effective based on kind of your rating?
Okay, what makes it effective? Yeah, so competency, I do think, and again, I hate to get all C's on you and everything, but the chemistry of the team. I mean, I do think that it's been done in a way. I can remember when they hired me, that was a big concern. I heard later, of course, that we don't know Justin that well. He didn't come from within, nor was he like a good friend of Ken's from his last institution. With like some of them, like Roy and Nick, and so I think they're very, very big, and we are very big on the chemistry of the team, to where it's not, again, what I love about it's not that everyone's alike and that everything is perfect. It's just that there's the right mix of who's at the table. So I think it makes us very effective, but I really can't get away from I would, like I said, I feel like I study and know who's out there in any industry, and especially higher ed now. I've taken notice. There's not anyone I would pick to have different on our team than what we have right now.
That's great.
Like, there's no ringer out there that you go, hey, we'll trade you, and I'd be like, oh, let's do it. I think the world of every person on our team, and of course, like in our CFO situation, I do think literally we have the best of the best doing it. So it's just that's how I feel about every role we have.
Yeah, that's great. Can you think of a change initiative that maybe wasn't as successful as you would have hoped?
I'm sure there's 100% that there is. I tend to forget about those pretty quickly.
Okay. And more so, like as you're thinking about something like that, how does the leadership team deal with a less than successful change initiative if and when it happens?
Honestly, I think they move on pretty quick. I think we are kind of a Google, fail fast, fail cheap kind of place. That we are going to try things, fail. I would say one of them that I can't put in the failure because I'm really feeling like it's not this year, but it's been on my top 3 initiative things since I started. It's the only one that hasn't taken yet, and that is our certification type level program. And so I am 100% convinced, and I'm more than anyone a fail fast guy. So I'm ready to cut ties the second something's not working, and I've been working on this for years. But I do think, and it's not like it's failed. We have hundreds of people in certifications, but it's definitely not. My goal would be to be at 5,000 right now. We're at 400. So I think that certification idea we know it's going to take. We know that we need to be in that market where it doesn't matter what you've accomplished in the past. Like, we want to train and resource you for what you're in right now. Mm-hmm. And I think that's about to take off. But I have worked at every angle of this and tried to figure out the degree-seeking side and really not landed on the non-degree-seeking side and working articulation agreements in case people want to move toward degree-seeking, degree-seeking. So it's been a complex for me. It's been the first thing I've done there that hasn't immediately just boom, Mm-hmm. And I think I really, like I said, in fact, I think it will be what we're going to be known for in 10 years more than anything probably. So, I think the team, and specifically that would be Kent and Chris, because they would probably manage more of the projects that aren't working or be in the know on that, where the rest of the team might just kind of fall off the radar if it's not working. But I think I've always felt encouraged to keep moving and keep trying.